Hello, my name is George Jefferson.
And my name is Harry Schlong. Welcome to the NFL Week 8 recap show. We had some crazy games this week accompanied by some big upsets.
That is right, Harry, we sure did. Tennessee finally snapped their losing streak this weekend at home against the Jaguars. Running back Chris Johnson broke the franchise single-game record with 228 rushing yards and also added 2 touchdowns. Vince Young finally got the start and led the Titans to a 30-13 victory. This is probably because he came from the best college football program in the world. Also, we have reports that a Michael Kraft from Rochester, New York appeared on the national news for several death threats to various Titan players. He is quickly moving his way up the list of most wanted men in America.
In San Diego, the Chargers hosted the Oakland Raiders and looked to add to a 12-game winning streak over the Raiders. The Raiders had a solid game against the Chargers in the opening week, but of course followed tradition and found a way to lose. Jamarcus Russell was his normal self, throwing an interception on his first pass of the game. Why did Al Davis draft this fat piece of shit? He is good for nothing. It is time to just cut him, and I hope he is brutally murdered. Even with the oath-playing quarterback, the Raiders hung around enough to have a chance to tie the game on the final drive. They made it into Charger territory, but Black Shrek fumbled the ball and lost 18 yards, forcing a 4th and 20 and eventually turning it over on downs. There were reports that after the game, Tom Cable beat the shit out of every single player on the Raiders in the locker room as well as a few coaches. He also raped and slapped a couple cheerleaders. Good old Tom.
You know, Harry, I really do not see the big deal with that whole Tom Cable thing. So what, he beat up some coaches and some women? He is so badass. They were all probably stepping out of line.
I totally agree, George. This reminds me of a good joke. What is the first thing a woman does when she gets back from the battered women's clinic?
I don't know, what? The goddamn dishes, if she knows what's good for her. Ha 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 ha, that is great. Why did the woman cross the road?
I do not know why.
Better question, what is she doing out of the kitchen in the first place?
Ha 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 ha.
Okay, moving on, since nobody really gives a rat's ass about any of the other games, I will make this fast. Ravens 1, Bears 1, Texans 1, Vikings 1, Colts 1, Dolphins 1, Rams 1, Cowboys 1, Panthers 1, Eagles 1, and the Saints 1. Fuck the Denver Broncos and the Buffalo Bills. Are also on a more important note, Oswego had s'mores bars yesterday, which are the bomb diggity. They will be having them again 2 weeks from today. Well everybody, for Harry Schlong, I'm George Jefferson. Have a good week and we will see you again next weekend.